Hi, this is Jerry Chapman, Senior GMP Quality Expert at Redica Systems, with the fifth 3-minute video in our series detailing the analysis of FDA drug GMP 483s by our quality system labeling models. In the first video in the series, we explain why mining FDA 483 data is important and how Redica Systems built a computer algorithm that can find and categorize inspection observations, first by quality system and then down 2 or 3 levels, to really zero in on where the issues are. Looking at a high level just by quality system, our model shows where the deficiencies map, based on over 10,000 483s issued since 2000. And here is a detailed look that shows the frequency of each finding by quality system and subsystem, which we examine in the rest of the series. After the introductory video, the next 3 examine data integrity, facilities and equipment, and laboratory systems. This time we take a look at the materials system. Now if we zoom in just on that portion of the chart, we can see that the most observations are in the material storage and control area. These represent over 2% of the 483 findings. So what are some examples in this area? FDA observed issues with warehouses, including a lack of temperature and humidity control, and products not being stored under the proper conditions. Continuing with the temperature control theme, there were also issues with temperature mapping, including of refrigerators and the warehouse. And lastly, issues were noted with warehouse procedures. The next most frequently cited area was material sampling and testing general issues, which occurred in nearly 2% of our model findings. These include issues with lab instruments that were not fully qualified, but were used to release raw materials, expired reference standards used in testing, storage of reserve samples differently than marketed product, releasing materials for use prior to testing, and similarly, not rejecting materials that failed testing. The third most prominent area is also under material sampling and testing, specifically around certificates of analysis, found about 1.5% of the time. Not surprisingly, relying only on the COA without ID testing and failing to establish the reliability of the certificates were common issues, as was not reviewing the certificate of analysis and ensuring appropriate testing was conducted. Lastly, FDA investigators observed that firms did not have a plan to periodically assess the COAs they receive. Please join us for the rest of the series to learn in detail where the biggest deficiencies are being found in each of the quality systems. The next video will focus on the packaging and labeling system. Thank you.